Okay. Oh, there's a cable there. But today we're looking at another set of earbuds that are made for a price point. Only these actually market themselves as being cheaper. So let's check them out. Hey everybody, welcome back to Gadget Conquest, and today we are looking at these, the Google Pixel Buds A series. So these are basically exactly the same as the Pixel Buds, just cheaper. And I believe part of the way they did that was they got rid of the wireless charging, which you understand how I feel about that from the last video if you've seen it. But let's give them a shot. They're $100, so compared to the current Pixel Buds, which are, at least they were $170 at the time that they came out, I believe. So these are significantly cheaper than those. However, we'll see how they stand feature-wise. Let's get a knife. Sorry, there's a curious kitty around me. All right, and let's see what we got. So just wrapped in plastic, no over-the-top packaging, really. Seems like, looks like it opens like this. Oh wait, is there? No, there isn't, okay. So it looks like you just pull up here, and there you go. Really simple packaging, I'm fine with it. I don't care that much for a, like, you know, a product that's supposed to be cheaper, although, you know, I would argue that, ooh, $100, not really that cheap, but we'll see how it goes. This is the, let's see, USB-A to USB-C cable. Looks pretty long. Let's see what we got as far as length. Okay, so maybe a 1 meter cable. Feels good, good quality, nice soft plastics at the tips. Nice thick cable, feels good. I'm okay with this cable. No brick, but that's pretty common with these things. And actually a short cable is also pretty common. So to be able to get a decent length cable is a big deal. And let's see what we have here. So we have extra ear tips in this little box. Let's see what we got. They're just loose in here. Looks like 2 pairs of extra ear tips. We've got some smaller tips and some larger tips, and I'm assuming, oh, excuse me, I've got the sniffles. And I'm assuming that the tips that we have on the earbuds themselves probably fit somewhere in the middle between those two because they are very different in size. And then we have our safety instructions and warranty information. And it looks like this is a quick start guide. Kind of long for a quick start guide, but not bad. It says how to connect to the device. Let's see. How to handle the touch controls. So it looks like 1 tap is to play pause. 2 taps is next track or end a call. Triple tap is the previous track, and then touch and hold is Google Assistant, which I believe this does. I'm not, actually it might, we'll see, we'll test it. I know the previous Pixel Buds, what was cool about them was how easy it was to use Google Assistant. You tapped and held, and as long as you were holding it, you could talk to, are you eating that box? Okay. As long as you were holding it, you could speak to Google Assistant, and then when you let go, it automatically stopped listening and started, you're still eating that box, all right, and started, and started processing what you were saying. Okay, so seems pretty simple, straightforward. I've got a phone right here that I'm going to be using for this. And let's see, so hopefully this is a good pairing experience like it was with the other devices. I'm using an Android phone to hopefully get the best experience possible. I want to really give these things a chance, so looking pretty good. I'm not sure I understand. Shut up, Siri. Okay. I've got these in the white. They also come in a olive color. These are like white and gray. So case is open. I'd say it looks about the same as the regular Pixel Buds case, like size-wise. So I've got it open, and well, it would help if I had Bluetooth on my phone, huh? Sorry, sniffles. There we go. Okay, Pixel Buds A Series Connect. And setup. Starting device. And it's doing the beautiful little setup just like a lot of these things have done before. Done. Is that it? And then I know that there's a Pixel Buds app, or at least there used to be. Yep, it's still here. I have it installed because of the other Pixel Buds that I've used. All right, Google Harm's Pixel Buds connected. And it looks like I can start setting it up. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go through this setup real quick and also blow my nose. Sorry. I will be right back. All right, so I went through the setup. I have my iPhone here because I want to show you something that I found. I went through the setup. I'm currently wearing them to see how well they actually stay in my ears, because that was one of the reasons, or that's one of the things that they advertise, is that you can wear these while you're working out and they will not fall out. So just see how long it takes for them to fall out. I've gone through them. I listened to them a little bit. These are the exact same drivers as the regular Pixel Buds, so they sound exactly the same. Did I do a review on the regular Pixel Buds? I thought I did, but the long and the short of it is they sound pretty decent. Mids and highs are fine. Nothing, I wouldn't say they stand out in any way. Lows are basically non-existent. They feel pretty stable in my ears, but I did have issues with the regular Pixel Buds falling out of my ears, so I don't really know if I believe their claims about these staying in through workouts. I feel like they would fall out. Then there's the whole thing that I want to get into about the price point and the feature set. So these things are $100. The Pixel Buds are $180. The only difference between these and the Pixel Buds is, for some reason, they decided that the swipe for volume control, to just get rid of it, so these don't actually have, these don't actually have volume control on them. Not a big deal to me, but I think that's kind of weird. The case is not a wireless charging case. You can actually kind of feel the difference between this case and the Pixel Buds cases is significantly lighter. So it's not a wireless charging case. There's still no active noise canceling. The Pixel Buds didn't have active noise canceling. These don't have active noise canceling. For some reason, the case itself is not water resistant. That's weird. The Pixel Buds had a water resistant case. The A series does not. The mechanism to open and close this hinge it feels better to open, but it feels cheaper to close for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. And then there's this weirdness. I noticed that this case has a really strong magnet in it. Like that strong. So as you know, the iPhone 12 has a steel ring in it for magnetic devices to grab onto, and well, there you go. I don't know why. It just has a really strong magnet in it. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's to get these to stay in. Yeah, so these do have a magnetic, like they sort of get sucked in a little bit when they're close, but I feel like they made the magnet a little too strong on this one. Maybe they were filling out the space and they just put a bigger magnet in it because, you know, it has very little space. This does have the same battery capacity as the Pixel Buds. So it's the same battery capacity. I believe it's 5 hours on a single charge of the earbuds, and then with the case it adds up to 24 hours or something along those lines. It might be 5 hours and then plus another 24 hours. I think it's total 24 hours, which is middle of the road. I can't recommend these to anybody. I can't. It's $100 is $100. 180 is, you know, it's 80% more. It's almost double. So, you know, I wouldn't tell you, hey, you know, ignore these and go get the Pixel Buds, because realistically, the wireless charging alone and the swipe to volume and the water resistance, like the extra features that the Pixel Buds have, do not make them $80 more expensive. Absolutely not. No. Realistically, the Pixel Buds should be, I mean, the Pixel Buds are already overpriced. They should realistically be about $140, I would say, at most. These are more in line with what the Pixel Buds should cost at $100, but there's just better alternatives on the market. So the biggest ones that I'm going to point to, which I always end up pointing to, Skullcandy. Those Indie Evos, was it Indie? No, Indie A and C. Yeah, the Indie A and C for $20 more it's a no-brainer. Like $20 more, you get the wireless charging case and you get active noise canceling. And after you tune them, they actually sound pretty good. So what do you really get out of these, especially when those indies go on sale and they end up being $20 off anyway, and then they're at the same price point as these? Like, I don't know. I can't even the Beats Studio Buds that I did in my last video that, you know, are disappointing because they could have been good, are still, in my mind, a better deal than these because they actually sound better than these, while still having active noise canceling at $50 more. Sure, $50 more, it's a 50% increase. And in this sort of price range, we're sort of playing this game of, you know, can I afford that extra $20? Can I afford that extra $50? Maybe $50 is a bit too much, but I don't think $20 is. I think that the Indie Evos or the Indie A and C are just a way better deal. These are cute, I guess, but these are way late to the market. I mean, they're not brand new, but they're way late to the market compared to all of the competition. Especially, I believe the Samsung Galaxy Buds, like the lowest version of the Galaxy Buds now, are actually, you know what? I have a phone right in front of me. Let's look it up. Let's look this up together, shall we? Let's see. Galaxy Buds. Samsung Galaxy Buds. Of course, they don't have pricing anywhere because who puts pricing on their website? Huh? That's pricing is for losers. That's what that is. It's for losers. The Galaxy Buds, $130. When they go on sale, usually about $100. Galaxy Buds have wireless charging, and the Galaxy Buds have amazing battery life, even better than these. Well, I mean, these are down the middle of the road, so. But the Galaxy Buds have amazing battery life, wireless charging. They even have ambient pass-through, which, while they don't have active noise canceling, the pass-through does help. These don't have any of those features. Like, I don't know. These are, if you only have $100, sure, I guess. Like, they're definitely more convenient and nicer than Skullcandy's like lower end ones. Like, this is a much smaller case. It's a way better software experience. They don't need to be tuned. And having Google Assistant available to you at a tap is really cool. But if we were comparing it, like at $100, you're starting to step into that range of mid to high end earbuds, and these just, they don't cut it. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.